Lads, it is a rare time that I do anything live like this. However, I am on the road, so I need to do this in a different fashion. So there's no script. I'm not even getting myself any time to write out my thoughts about this. We're gonna do this live. I'm gonna pose it like a right proper reaction YouTuber, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So, let's get Darktide, the Traitor Curse trailer for the anniversary update. Part 1. Coming this November, probably the end of the month. Let's be fair, it's probably gonna be the end. Let's get to it, let's watch this trailer.
You're heading into Recreation District HL 7004. It's known as the Carnival by most of its inhabitants. You're in for a treat today, if you like disreputable surroundings. But don't get any ideas about enjoying yourselves.
Alright, already I can tell you I love the atmosphere of this. This red glow that we have going. Just the red light district of Tertium. Of Atoma. It's just the red light district of Tertium. And here we are, at the Carnival. I want to see enemies have a little bit of flair on them. I understand we're fighting against dregs and scabs, but I'd like to see the dregs have a different colouring on them. I don't want the standard yellow that they've got. I want to see them wearing like game colours. And I know they won't do it, but this is such a good opportunity where we've got lads posted on the sides. We've got graffiti on the signs up here. We've got businesses now completely blown out and out. There's so much going on here that brings the atmosphere of this district to a level that I'm so damn impressed with. I want the terrain to be so foreign that it's literally like, why would they do it this way? Why would they build structures in this fashion? I know it's not going to be completely foreign, but I want there to be these flares. I want there to be more color, more pop. I want purples. I want the reds. I want yellows and oranges. I want there to be color here. I know it's going to be drab and dreary, but I'm really hoping that there's sections of this carnival district that are going to have pop and are going to stand out from the rest of the maps. Because as it is right now, this could very well just be the same maps that we've seen with just this red fog and some red color lights. And we don't get much difference beyond that. But I have hopes and I have promise that this will be a lot better than we're used to. I'm liking where it is right now. Let's continue.
Ideas about enjoying yourselves.
Alright, that's it for the actual map. Look, looks like there's gonna be some clothes hanging. We're gonna get more of the standard flair that you have with the 40k universe. I love that this arena here, this is promising. We've got bells in the background. We've got what looks like a large open air arena. Like I said I would like to see in the last video. So if we get an open air arena that should have a huge battle for us to take part in, I would love to see that happen. And I would love to see it be opened for an opportunity for us to interact, maybe with some locals who are safe, who've secured themselves a base of power, that will run an arena that draws in dregs and scabs and pulls them into this arena for us to fight for resources, and for autos. We don't really need the autos lately, but for resources such as plasteel and diamantine, where we can fight wave on wave of enemies that they're drawing in from all the areas. If we can get that with this arena here, I would love to see that happen. That would be a huge change and you'd see a lot of people playing that. That way we can try different builds and go back to doing missions as normal. But I have a lot of faith with this arena here. Let's go back a bit. Right here, this is standard, what we've been seeing lately. Just a little bit more, turn the volume down so I can talk over it. Just a little bit more of the standard Imperial design here. I like it, looks good. Have a little bit more open flame instead of just lights. That's unique. I like it. So far, so good. I think where this is going to end up is going to be one of the best updates possible. and just having it be in the skull again, this arena looking so awesome. Part 1. So what's coming with part 1 here? I love this. I'm so excited. I really am. I want more. Alright. Hey, look. We're gonna finish the veteran tree. Thank Karking hels, they're gonna finish the veteran tree. The Mobian 6 are showing seeds of corruption in the Carnival. How will the Inquisitorial Warband respond? Let's get rid of the closed captions here. Hub improvements. Inspect players. I don't really see how that's an improvement. I really don't, because again, the hub is not where we're having a social engagement with other players. We're not, it's just fact. The hub doesn't affect who we're grouping with. I don't know how many people are actually using the hub to form groups, but I guarantee you it is very small and very minimal, the amount of players that are using it in that fashion. This is useless unless we're allowing more players to be at the hub at the same time. Strike at the heart of the mercantile, the first mission available in the Carnival. I like this. Again, this is a nice change here. We've got these banners, we've got chains hanging. Let it be fun. Let it be exciting. Let there be color pop. Let these neon signs flicker. Let them come in yellows and greens and blues. I want color. I want bright colors. I want it to feel unique. You're calling it the Carnival District. Let it stand out. Let it pop. Give us a few bars to explore in the map. Like we go through taverns and bars and we have moments where the characters are talking about maybe stopping and having a drink. I'd like to see it. I think it's possible. Whatever part 2 is, I'm looking forward to it. It looks like they've put a lot of thought into this, and we're gonna get some quality. Let this be a 5th character. Let us get the Tertium 5. 5th character video coming Monday. Maybe Tuesday, probably Monday. But I'm looking forward to whatever part 2 is gonna be. This may, part 1, come within the next week, which means part 2 will either come end of November. Either way, it's a lot of promise, lads, and I'm looking forward to it. Alright, here we are, website, everything's looking good. To celebrate the first anniversary of Warhammer 40k Darktide, we've prepared a 2-part update called the Traitor Curse, bringing more content to the game. Part 1 will release during November, Part 2 will follow before the winter holidays. Well, that's good to know. So, we'll see it in November, probably next week, probably end of the month, and then we'll see the next one, probably before Christmas. That's how it's gonna fall. New Cinimatic. Learn about the motivations of the Mobian 6th and discover the Carnival, a new disreputable zone promising transgressive distractions and entertainment. New zone missions. Strike at the heart of the Mobian 6th. We read that. Inspect feature, again, not really that interesting. Enjoy many changes and tweaks to the veteran tree, including an addition of keystones. Due to these changes, veterans will see their talent tree reset and will have to reassign talent points. Part 2 will release during December, as I said. We'll make sure to come back to you with more information on the latter by the end of the month. So yeah, we'll be seeing part 1 come out within the next week, or by the end of the month, along with the update. It's Fatshark. Lean on the side of late, rather than on time or earn. Alright lads, that's it. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Shout out to the patrons, thank you so much for supporting the channel on Patreon. You too can support the channel on Patreon by heading down in the description below. You can also support by becoming a channel member. Or you can support for free by hitting like, subscribe, hitting the bell notification, and commenting your thoughts on what you think about this new anniversary update coming our way. We also have a community Discord where you can join us and hang out. Stay frosty out there, lads, and mark your targets. Don't get caught with your pants down. Peace.